just
are you
like
doing
me.
in my closet? I mean, the other thing, that he wanted to change the Japanese legal system.
Right, that one.
That one is probably
I was saying
more,
that too.
you know, there's more relevance here.
The two things he says. Yeah, the other one
A
less.
little bit.
Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little.
Maybe the death of your very close friend.
Possibly.
Lover, obviously.
The look in his eyes then, so majestic. Oh, it was darker than I've ever seen it before.
Usually his smolder is so much more lovely.
Smolder.
Susato-san? I'm sorry that we kept this secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean. You know, for my husband dying, I'm taking it pretty well.
If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact. Oh, well, Susato, he was, he was also what you would call a man lover, like myself.
Is that what you call it? Not up with
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? I want all the gory details.
Started out with the strawberries.
Well, see, Cosmo is a wine and dine kind of.
It's a whole production.
Well, the thing is, I don't really remember.
Wow.
I killed him in my sleep, maybe.
The worst. Yeah, I was just gonna say, you might as well say, maybe I did kill him in my sleep. Let's go ahead and sign the papers. Let's call it a day.
Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I
fell asleep?
Yeah. I was gonna say that before you rudely interrupted me. Well, yeah.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kusama-sama was killed?
Listen, I'm a heavy sleeper, okay? What can you do? I'm sorry.
Not fall asleep while your best friend gets killed!
You check out that meal, right?
Well, okay. Well, okay, yeah.
Ellipses!
So fucked. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really. I do. But it's the truth. I swear. God damn it, if only I'd woken up, then perhaps I would be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing. I know there's the sailors in the back. Why do you keep saying throbbing? He's very weird.
Are you on drugs?
Strange foreign man is on some kind of drug.
Really? Ellipses.
Something wrong?
Yes. Our friend was murdered. No, actually, it's nothing. Please, just forget about it. Whatever.
What? Oh, okay. Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I did not. Oh, hi, Susato. It is bullshit. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit him.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
I really don't want to doubt you.
You're
making it very difficult.
But the problem is, there's no one else who could have possibly done this at all. Absolutely not. No way, no how.
It's like a classic locked door murder situation.
Yeah.
You not see the man-sized air vent?
What's an air vent?
Man-sized. We'll find, I think.
Oh. impossible. I don't understand. Why did you die? Why did this oh, why, I mean, why did this have to happen? Arg. I knew he was pirates. He was pirates. Listen to him. I can't take this.
Don't try to go anywhere! Murder! Instant transmutation right in front of you.
Yeah.
You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
Where the hell am I gonna go? It's a ship. We're in the middle of the ocean.
Show me your hands.
Ain't exactly skipping bail
I'm-
here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but Cosmo was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied like a dummy, while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen.
Just breaks the chains. Well, what do you propose to do then, murderer? Murder another person? Huh?
I'm gonna
Gonna
break
murder me and take the keys.
Murder me? You wanna murder me?
Murder?
He goes, I'm gonna break these chains. You
I
cannot
can
break these chains.
manacles.
Ah.
You cannot break these manacles, sir. Yes, I can.
Yes,
No,
I can.
you can't.
My heck and flesh bust out of here.
Cannot
Lot of
break
it.
them.
No, you can't.
I'm going to investigate. I'm gonna find out exactly what happened here. I don't care if I'm a prisoner.
No, air guns with the chain rattle, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna work out who took Cosmo's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me.
That's hilarious.
Hi-ya!
Ow! What?
Oh, wait a minute.
That was a Susato takedown.
So what martial art form is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
I like
What
the
again?
idea of Ryu just being completely upside down.
Yeah, but you're like still at her like face level, so you're like upside down on something. It looks like.
Feet are hanging from the ceiling.
She's jammed you up
No.
into the roof. You are.
No.
Inverted gravity, but only for you.
No.
Only
See,
for you.
the Susato takedown is actually her inverting Ryu's gravitational pull.
Rabica,
So-
I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, sorry? Prove it? The blood's rushing to my head, Susato.
maybe
I think I'm
concussed.
gonna
What
die.
day is it?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
Oh my god, why did that happen? Your voice. But how am I supposed to
Have you forgotten already? What you achieved just a few weeks ago when you were, accused with murder the first time? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
Wait, Susato, double jeopardy. Yeah, double jeopardy.
That's not how that
That's
works. This isn't that
That's the
forensic
same
professor
crime.
man. This is a different
Just
person
'cause
that
you've
was
been-
killed.
yeah.
No,
It
it's
seems
exactly
like
how it worked.
No, that's
If
not
you've
how it
been
works.
exonerated of one murder, you're just good forever.
Good with
free
for-
pass.
yeah, that's not
Go
no,
ahead.
no,
Like,
Exactly.
no,
I mean,
no,
Yeah,
no.
that's how. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
I mean, what's the worst they can do? Flip me again? Please don't flip me again. Please don't flip me
Don't, dear
again. Please,
God.
please,
That hurts so
please,
bad. Oh my god.
please.
You're gonna get
Please
flipped
don't.
again.
No, God, please don't.
Flip
Please. I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. Well, can you please normalize my gravitational pull?
I was gonna say it's going to be very hard to do so mounted to the ceiling.
Fine.
I'm in Australia.
Ellipses.
I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty
Wow.
of this crime. My pin.
The other one.
Yeah, the paper.
What's it say? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
The seal. Nice.
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was it this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Don't ask me where I got this from.
Yeah, no, for real though.
Don't ask.
Yeah.
Why do you have it? if they grabbed it. What? I mean, obviously it wasn't. But it couldn't have been.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it was. I remember very clearly. Yep.
I thought so. Cosmo always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decide to look inside. Yes, mine
I
handwriting.
would look in. I'm sorry. Naturally curious.
Well,
Put
that's
a
why
peek out sign on your wardrobe.
well, you know why? That's why you don't work in the hospitality industry. You'd be a
You're
very
right.
bad person.
I love that you're
Right.
still carrying on this conversation while upside down, as well.
Well, and
Right.
I also just generally the hospitality people expect you to be like hospitable or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm insufferable, so.
Yeah. I'm
So-
not. Is the problem? Like I don't know. I mean, I wasn't trying to say you're insufferable.
No, I
wasn't
know,
really
I know.
registering. I was like, that's.
No, it's okay. No, I get you. I was being a dick to myself. So naturally,
You
he did the same
survived it.
thing. He did
emotional.
the same last night as well. Also, Susato, please. I can feel the blood rushing to my head.
And I don't know
It
how.
hurt.
I'm a force mage. Ah. Of course, yes. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
And how did you get
If I were truly the culprit, oh, if I could have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck something outside the doors of my own, please.
Okay,
free me
okay.
from this evil hell?
Yes, that's quite true. Okay.
This is paid. This is paid. I prefer the closet.
I'm dropping the force field now.
In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma.
And the sticker proves it.
I feel like
Ellipses.
if you were really sharp, you just stick it on half of the door, and then you close the doors, right? You got one cord,
Yeah.
just
Right.
put it midway on the seal if it's a sticker, and then you just close the doors.
Ellipses. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, but also somehow 3 feet in the air, I can see why Cosmo-sama thought so highly of you.
Yeah, we were married. Thank you, Susato-san. Oh, please. I'm going to die. I'm going to pass out. Maybe. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me?
Or down, or whatever the hell is going on anymore. Some way out of this eternal torture.
Well, in the light
Alright.
of that evidence,
Alright, snap back to reality.
I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least. Yeah.
Literally the
Yeah.
number one suspect. I don't know.
Thank you. Please don't ever do that to me again. I am now traumatized for the rest of my life. Please.
Well, don't
Please.
murder anybody.
That's a bait question. That's bait. So you finally believe me?
I'm sorry. No.
What the heck?
I'm not sure yet. Stickers
something
are tricksy.
court of law.
I can't rule out the possibility you use some kind of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position, such as mage
Sorry.
hand.
You know,
Like
yeah,
real
yeah.
yeah, that would do it too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
well,
work, honestly.
Unseen servant. Same
Yeah,
deal.
you need a keyhole though. You need like line
Wait,
of sight from
dude,
each hand.
Susato,
Unseen
do you
servant
think-
might work.
Do you think I'm some fucking nerd that plays Dungeons and Dragons? I don't even know what you're talking
Or
about.
cast spells.
Cast
I think
spells?
you should
Oh,
really
God.
focus on the fact that there's a genuine concern that magic was used. In
What's funny is that this is definitely a universe in which like the afterlife exists. So
oh, okay.
no, seriously, and the
Confirmed
trilogy.
magic is real? Because that's
No, yeah,
that makes
that's
the
cool.
justice system have a lot of really difficult work to do.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
sucks.
Phoenix's mentor often comes back from the dead. As
Oh
a
my god,
ghost
the
and advises
medium
him.
lady.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Huh.
the afterlife does exist.
Huh.
Ghosts.
Anyway. Conjuring trick to put the sign up.
You should think I'm a magician?
No,
David
I'm a
Blaine?
sorcerer.
Chris Angle.
For now. I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same and keep an eye on you.
Good point.
All right, let's get to work. Please don't reverse my gravitational pull again. Please.
I'm watching you. Please don't misunderstand me.
I will break your arm.
I still have my doubts, and I know Susato Kung Fu.
Oh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example, like gravity.
Well, he got the manacles on. There's no
Right.
way he can do any somatic
Yeah.
components.
Well, anyway, I should make a start investigating here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death.
You
He
bet.
pulls out the samurai sword.
There is a sword there on the ground. I just noticed that.
Okay, so now
He drew its blade.
So now we can click on things. What do you guys want to examine?
So I think, maybe the sword.
You want to examine the sword too, Karen?
Yeah. But I think that's a great thing to click on first. It's his sword.
Yeah. Ow!
Oh, that's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Yes, he was always saying that Japanese man's katana is his soul.
I believe that, and I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this ship.
Actually, it was very easy. So he went to the emperor, and then he pulled out his katana and did some really cool samurai moves. And the emperor was like, "You're in. Go ahead."
Oh my God!
Thumbs up.
Go ahead.
Checks
Yeah.
out.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Seems
And then
legit.
and that was before Kazuma did a 90-minute speech about how the Japanese court system is corrupt and in need of change.
He loved those 90-minute
Take
speeches.
advantage of the system before you fix it. I
Yeah.
see what it is. He's got to get his
Yeah.
sword. Classic Kazuma. R.I.P.
I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. Eric, how do you feel about Kazuma being randomly murdered?
I'm upset. He's genuinely the best character.
He's like, I was him.
Yeah.
was-
My God.
He was a part of me, and now he's gone.
Lost a piece of my soul.
But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet.
Ellipses.
How's your ellipses?
I said
It's okay.
ellipses.
Oh, we heard it now.
That voice doesn't always catch on the
Oh,
mic.
shit.
Sometimes it drops. Like sibilance on it.
Oh dear, that won't do.
Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly.
What?
I think you need to see an eye doctor, Susato. That's not good. That's not good at all.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san?
I think I'm actually probably a bit more.
I had
Benny.
no evidence explained to me.
Or locked
So-
doors.
Yeah.
Some
Also
fucking
locked doors,
reason.
Yes, no, that's important.
Yeah, so Susato, I think you're good. I think you're good.
Probably
You're not
good.
me.
At least
I
as
am-
perceptive as
For I am Ryunosuke, Lord of the Idiots, Supreme
King of
Idiotus.
that hill.
Oh my God, where are you getting this? Holy shit!
Let's go.
Look!
Truly.
This is how to turn your fucking head. Are you sure you're not gonna look all around using DM, are you? Turn your fucking head left,
Wait.
turn your fucking head right. Alright, okay. I already had to
The
explain
universe-
doors
the
and
universe
rooms to
explanation.
you, so...
This
Wait.
time he's never been turning his head. He's just turned his
What?
entire body.
Wait a minute. I've just been turning my shoulders.
Hey,
Wait,
God.
Crack, crack, crack.
oh wait, you can turn your. Oh my God, you can turn your
Oh
neck. Your
my
neck can do that.
God.
Wow.
Now let's investigate all corners of this cabin.
All of them?
Every corner.
Yes, let's do that. Now that I know
You
I
can
can
search the
turn my
rest of it
neck.
too while you're at it.
I suppose
Oh
my
my
field of vision has
God.
been rather small until now. Alright,
Jesus.
alright. Let's turn over.
Turn your head.
Woo! We get an achievement? Why no achievement? We successfully
Click on the
turned
vent.
it.
Click on the vent. What's up with the vent? Oh, yeah. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. Oh, through which
gotta
fresh
explain
air can
that, thank you.
circulate in the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
No, there's a lot of vents are everywhere. What the fuck do you mean?
An airtight, or watertight at least.
Well, this ventilator.
Oh my God.
And that's what it is.
So
Looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Ryu, that is how vents work.
I thought I explained this.
I thought I explained this. It's to ventilate air so it connects everything, actually. There's a very long
no.
tube that
Okay,
connects all
okay,
the
hold
rooms
on.
together.
Okay.
There is a
Okay.
tube though for the cap or the announcement thing there as well.
Yeah, that's the
Okay, listen.
speaker tube.
It's the vent.
Okay, listen, Susato. I know that. But shut up. Okay, let me finish. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw you. Please don't. Oh, no.
You're gonna get flipped
I'm
if
so
I have to explain one more mundane physical object to you.
Oh, there's gonna be at least 3.
I swear to God.
Over under at 3.
I swear to God.
He's like, I hold the power of life and death over you, Ryunosuke. Don't forget that.
Yes, it would appear I do. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the
Oh my God.
outside.
Ryu.
But if it literally is just connected to the next room over, that's not ventilation.
That's true. Perhaps it's so rain and spray don't find their way in when seas are rough or something like that. I don't know, just a hole in the fucking
That
wall,
checks
Ryu.
out.
Shut the fuck up.
Making it a thing. It doesn't have to be a thing.
I suppose. Maybe that's it.
No, it isn't. Let's
maybe.
stop talking about the vent.
Or maybe someone solid snaked their way in the vent.
I don't get that
I
reference.
think you're close.
All right, what do you want to look at next?
Yeah, what do you write
Yeah, the Russian words on the floor.
on the ground next to his hand there?
Did Cosmo write that before he died? Looks like it's written in ink.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. And I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage.
Yes, the classic person dying writes the name of their killer before they die. And
Have you seen this movie too?
what's funny is that in the original Ace Attorney games, Phoenix Wright's mentor also dies, and it's the exact same way. Like she wrote the name of the killer before she died.
Oh, interesting.
In fact, the thing about this is that this is actually in certain parts, they're gonna show you a photo. Oh, there's an angle of him with like his finger. It's literally like verbatim the exact same pose that Mia was in the trilogy. So this is mirroring that.
Nice.
This is like a study in pink.
Poor Cosmos.
Look at this.
No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments, was he? I'm sorry, husband, but I can't read your Russian. Why?
Why? And more importantly, yeah, why?
Why? Cyrillic alphabet. Why? Why? I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
Yeah, no I mean, wow, that
Very
is an
poor
excellent.
handwriting.
That is an excellent observation, Susato-san. I couldn't figure that out on my own. Please don't hurt
Thanks.
me.
Please don't.
What?
Wait,
Then what language is it?
he thought it was. Up to that point. Like,
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
It's not a foreign script I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder?
Jesus. I mean,
probably
Jesus.
not. Starts
You
with
don't
a
know
G.
what it means either.
Pretty sure that first one, that's a G sound. I could totally not
Okay.
remember. It's either,
Alright, what do we want to look at now?
The desk. Yeah. This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
You know, I know I'm a stowaway, so I know that too.
I
What?
was here.
Lon- London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
It looks as though the last entry is incomplete.
Which means, what? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue.
He got Gurgur.
No! No! No!
That's out of the question. Back into the shower room with you.
You boy.
You boy.
Oh my god. I love the sailor in the back is like, what's an interesting
This-
experience?
Yeah. Wow, she is a very powerful mage. I will have to remember not to cross her.
Oh.
Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not meet his private thoughts.
Look, it's something important. Something relevant to the case.
Ellipses.
God damn it. Alright. Alright. I won't read it.
You're goddamn right.
Please.
Poor Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. But in this case, isn't the need for clues more important?
Ellipses.
I really hope she can't read minds.
Well, I mean, half the time he's just speaking.
Oh,
aloud
Jesus.
anyway, so. Sir, that desk does not appear to be able to support the weight. There's probably two very
Who's
small,
that?
like, little leg things. Sorry.
Yeah, sir. He wasn't there a minute ago. As far as I can tell. Looks like he might be European. Quote
Ooh.
unquote.
Gasp.
Oh! How did he?
You know, Superman 2. Have you? I love this.
That's in the room here with us.
I
didn't see him either.
Just up and appeared in the room.
I have no idea who he is or how he got in here, but he looks suspicious. And tall. Suspiciously tall.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Bless you.
I think I'm good now.
Bless you.
Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is?
Well, no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all.
You're a loser.
Not really. Yeah, listen, I don't need you to tell me that, okay? He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. I feel like he might be the character that inspired a lot of fiction in the late 19th century. That's just my belief. And he's investigating Kazuma's desk? Or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. What is he doing? It's so weird, right?
In that case, we simply must talk to the man who just teleported into the corner of the room.
Why don't you throw him? Why don't you throw him?
You don't throw strangers. It's not polite.
You gotta be introduced.
Am I just imagining it, or just sound look almost uncontrollably excited?
By the way, I expect you've noticed it already, but just in case. If you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them.
What is space?
Conversation.
This is how to have a fucking
Alright.
conversation.
You can talk to people. By
Alright
addressing.
then. Alright then. I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
It's just
Alright.
It doesn't catch all of us.
No, converse.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you're on examine right now. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. If you hit space.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's what.
Excuse me. That's him. It's the man himself.
Ellipses.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
This is a critical point in my investigation. Ellipses.
Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. Let's just let him wander around the murder scene. You know, the scene of crime. Greetings.
Oh God! Oh, throw him! Throw him!
Yeah.
What exactly were you doing on Cosmo's desk just now?
Ellipses.
And why do you? What is that on your face?
Ellipses.
That's not ellipses.
Ellipses.
Oh no!
Ah, I see. Fascinating.
You should eat more iron.
Sorry. What did you see? I feel like he's looking right through me.
Young man, you have cancer. It was because of the goggles. Oh, yes. Everything is clear now.
They're X-ray goggles, you see. Ba-dum.
You are sterile now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
It's Watson.
Sorry. What?
He just says it to
Afghano.
everybody.
And now, whilst returning towards venturing towards foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Oh. Well, that's true. At least he's not entirely stupid.
Hilarious.
But how?
I love the idea of Sherlock Holmes just, he throws that whole Afghanistan thing at everybody. Just like, it's cold read, you know? You're just trying to see if it hits. Like, all right, this one's sold. I got him.
How the deuce did I deduce that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction.
Oh my God!
Hardly worth explaining to a small child such as yourself.
Yeah, get her? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know whose side I'm on.
That's how you get yourself sent in chaperone.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? But of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madame. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary. One of those Bolsheviks.
Oh, hey, language.
I mean, this is the problem with deduction. Really, like in short. Like, that's a reasonable deduction from a murderer caught on a boat, or, you know, somebody being imprisoned on a boat, if that's all you know.
You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower.
That's the problem with the deduction.
What?
And when the bed-ribboned occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too. Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes, or these goggles.
Susato, what the fuck just happened? What just happened? Just to be clear, you're talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am. Russian assassin. With impeccable Japanese. Do you
Really,
see
that's odd.
another in this cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name. The sailor over there is like, oh my goodness. Oh,
No,
Jesus.
no.
He knows
Oh,
everything
no.
about me.
He has got on to me.
I don't see even one person who fits the bill.
Ellipses. So it's true. You're a Russian.
You're a murderer. Also a Russian.
You did this to Kazuma-sama. How did you hide your Russian identity for so long from me?
And the prolific assassination
And you're
career.
plotting a revolution too in a country you don't even
She
live
did.
in.
Hook, line, and sinker.
It's
Oh, no.
shameful behavior, Naruto-san. Absolutely wicked. Communism will be the death of us all.
No, that's not. No, listen. There's no way. No.
Where's this answer? The means of
Back to the Shadow Realm. You commie. Now explain yourself. Tell me everything. Starting with Karl Marx.
No. I'm gonna die. This is ridiculous.
It's a great writer. Just read him yourself.
Oh,
How could you do it?
pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary. Obviously.
Exactly what a Russian revolution. I mean, forgive me.
Got out of myself, you know.
And as for you, looking Mr. Goldilocks, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
Ah, but was I not right?
No.
No.
Right.
Whilst venturing towards foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, okay, yes, maybe.
Ah!
Gotcha.
There you have it, you see. What do you make of that?
I'm wearing
Well,
gloves. Around.
well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England. And I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you can call it deduction, or just plain observation.
Yes, but isn't observation and deduction both synonyms?
I don't think so.
You know,
I'm not a word.
I didn't commit this murder, but if you keep acting up,
You're right.
I'm gonna commit a real one in a second.
There
I
may
can choke
be
you out
one
with these.
committed. Yeah, that's right.
Indeed. An observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction.
Yeah, from observation, then total make-up shit.
You
Very
see, my method is founded upon the observation of trifles.
Truffles.
You see, I announce my findings with brassy certitude, and more often than not, I'm right.
These people actually read Sherlock Holmes. I love
It's
it.
that easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, it sounds like you're having a wonderful time voicing Herlock.
Oh, I am. Thank you.
He's amazing.
Ah.
I don't think you introduced yourself.
Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me.
How you do?
Well, here he goes.
I don't know how you say it.
I am none other than the greatest detective of the century. known to men and women and dogs the world over.
Batman?
That's next.
Wait. He just goes, don't fucking remind me about that stupid bad imposter.
Jesus Christ. The inimitable Herlock Sholmes.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Copyright.
That's right.
Copyright.
Herlock
whatever.
Sholmes.
Herlock Sholmes.
Inimitable.
Inimitable. So,
Yeah.
it's really you? The actual Herlock Sholmes? The very same. The inimitable actual Herlock Sholmes.
You know this sad, strange man, Susato?
Making wild baseless
The
accusations.
most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san! Of course I do! There's nobody who hasn't heard of him! Except
well, I
idiot
know-
murderers who lock themselves in
Okay, you
wardrobes!
know what? This seems
Okay,
unfair.
okay, I get it.
Question
I get
man,
it.
do you know of this guy? Back me up here. Nothing, right? Come on.
What planet have I been living on then? Is it true that boys go to
Earth.
Jupiter to get more stupider?
Got him.
Maybe I was on Jupiter.
We must ask him what he's deduced! He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure!
Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? Alright, him. The second best character in this game. Well, for me, he's my favorite, but there is one other person that people really like.
Investigating.
Alright, we're just investigating? Alright. Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you?
Kazuma? Ah, yes. The victim.
My husband, you handsome bastard.
So you're single then? Did you notice
Barely
anything?
cold.
Anything useful? Anything at all? Hat flip. Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. We see the victim was engaged in penning some text.
London Diary. Cosmo's keeping notes of the trip. Ah, but
Ryu, you don't fucking read that!
I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people.
It just sent right to the shadow realm.
Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. Elucidate before the act of reading.
You rolled already? Just throw him. Throw him.
Well,
No.
tell us.
No, he's famous!
I mean, you already did it, right? Quick.
Hat
Spread the
flip.
knowledge.
Sorry, hat flip. It is my business to know what people do not, what other people do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh no,
Did we
he's a
not
weeb.
recognize the note?
Oh, I see. You're about to know what a Susato takedown is. Yes, right. Get him.
Yeah, it's
Get
not
him.
happening. He's the
Ellipses!
greatest detective in the world.
He's so
Get him.
handsome.
You
Oh my
aren't getting
God.
him. Why aren't you getting him? Get him. Shadow Realm,
Susato's
go!
Are you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns?
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean?
I fucking hate my life. It's
He's the world's
horrible.
greatest detective. Of course he read the diary.
Life is so unfair.
Anyway, here you go. Your friend's deepest, innermost secrets are mine now.
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short.
Yes.
Tell me, what is the nature of writing? Pray, be as precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese.
He lied.
A smattering, dear boy. A smattering.
I have no idea what that means.
Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado nado. I trust you're suitably impressed and maybe a little offended.
He watched anime. That's all he knows.
I'm a little bit of a weeboo myself.
I do partake in the classic JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Where you think I get all my hand motions from?
Makes sense.
I'm pretty sure one of those was Spanish.
But this diary is littered with complicating looking characters, of which I can read precisely none. I'm such a failure.
He's loving it. He's having a good time with that.
I'm just imagining Ryu looking to Susato like, just like slowly like, ooh.
Do you have any alcohol in here? Maybe some cocaine.
So, what was all that showing off about before then?
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mr. Sholmes. I'm much obliged, my dear madame.
Damn it. He's too handsome.
The final entry here in Cosmos diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads,
oh
Ryu
my god!
did it! Ryu murdered me!
Got him. Just staring daggers at you.
1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A whistling sound?
A whistling sound! These are very deep waters. Pray, go on. The second sentence reads,
I'm dead.
Arrest Ryu now! He's the murderer. Arrest him. 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
A grill? What was he cooking? I mean, a speckled band? Oh, what does that mean?
Like a fucking ring, Ryu. Jesus Christ. I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before. The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring...
Up there.
Up there. To the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
Yes, the adjoining cabin.
He really doesn't get simple concepts. You have to spell it out. Ryu, the adjoining cabin is the room next to our room that is also a place where people sleep.
He suggested that
I'm imagining when Susato says that, Sholmes just like opens his notebook and just copies exactly what she said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. What now?
Cosmo's death.
How did my husband die? Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place? That's right, that Russian sailor over there. And I'm twice as smart as him. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, good. So there's just another person who thinks we did it. Good. Good.
I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him.
Thanks for the help.
When I became anxious about Cosmos Summon this morning, I summoned all the crew members to force the cabin door open.
Probably threatened to throw them if they didn't help.
Yes, Shadow Realm, straight to each of them. And I concluded myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime.
Murderer.
You murderer. Yes, lucky for everyone, the great detective, Herlock Sholmes, was on board. And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo, if that is your real name.
Arg. My primal pirate scream.
The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me. One, that man was dead.
Oh, really? 2 facts, you say?
Yes.
2 facts. You should just know. All right. What do you want to know?
2 facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please. What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning?
Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I don't think we said immediately.
Yeah, I understand, but what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Fact number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Well, that's false.
Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Russian boy?
Observe the drying message left by the victim on the floor.
It's also drying, though, probably.
Yeah.
That is the Russian word for wardrobe.
Oh, so you know Russian.
Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian?
Secret Russian.
In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, the dice landed on Russian.
Yes. Yes. The very Russian man with the Japanese stuff and
With
the
the
Japanese
katana.
katana.
Coming from Japan.
The Russian, the sailors in the back is like, he must be one of them weeaboo.
We have met these.
Was Russian, was he?
Initially, I considered Garderob may be the name of the killer. A certain Robert Gard. Perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least. Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly after murdering his best friend.
I'm still confused. We
Quite
seem to have
so.
no issue with this Russian thing.
I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Is that revolutionary killer or revolutionary killer?
I don't.
Why is it that I'm Russian too?
Revolutionary.
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted.
You see how he happens to? Yeah.
And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people.
So you might have gotten the vibe that Herlock may or may not be smart.
Yeah.
No, he
he's
seems
definitely batting like 33%.
Yeah. No, not doing great. Not doing great. Our school uniforms are in the traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea.
And Susato is just fangirling so hard, she's just fully with him.
No question.
And I had no idea Detective could get something so... Oh.
I don't know how you could get
If only
something
they
so
labeled
wrong.
them or something.
Oh, it's only if they labeled them. That would make it so much easier for me.
And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
I took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
It's like he makes all this steampunk equipment and all that stuff, but this this was taken immediately after the. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, this was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yes, Cosmo had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this.
his finger's not died to anybody else.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
My husband's dead. I'm fine. Totally.
Look at his dead body. It's cool.
Yeah.
No big.
Oh, yes. Thank you. No, my husband is dead. You cold, heartless.
Being accused of the murder as well. That's the
Yeah.
It's wrecked.
So
whole rough.
the
Bad day.
person I love is dead, and I'm being accused of his murder. So, I'm just peachy. I'm just
This
like
is Tuesday.
This is just
Seriously.
another Tuesday for Ryu. I mean, how many times has he been fucking, like, accused of murder?
This is
like
number
if
two.
I had a
no
nickel
lie.
for every time I was accused of murder, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's only
Exactly.
2, but it's strange it's happened twice.
It's kind of a lot to consider.
Yeah. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What? Pray.
I said ask.
Pray.
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia.
No, I have no memory of that. Ah, yes, the train of reasoning that led me to the station of truth.
It's messed up. You're right. Yeah.
Would you mind explaining that wonderful train of reasoning to me?
Well, you see, that
Do you
sailor
think-
there's got a Russian sounding accent.
Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian. I don't
You should
speak.
tell him that. You haven't told him that yet.
Well, but
Right.
I just thought it very loud. So maybe that works. Deduction.
Re-
Ryu
one.
probably would believe it works, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it has once or twice.
Can we talk about your deduction before the things you concluded about me? I mean,
Ah, the now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in?
All of the other ones.
I'm Susato. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Murderer.
You know what? This
Please.
time, actually, it was the other details I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes. I don't need to know. Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, Wardrobe boy killed Russians. Revolutionary violin Bolshevik flees. Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
No,
he-
it's Russia via Shanghai. There's
Oh.
a dead ringer for Rio, obviously.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it looks
look at
just
it.
like me. You know what? You have me.
That's why I was
Also-
laughing. I'm sorry. Just like that
Also-
guy. Not even was.
His
Also,
last name
yeah.
is Bolshevik.
Yeah. Also,
that's-
get
yeah.
used to the puns. Get used to the puns.
This vessel made a port of call in Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered. Murdered
When was
most foul.
Kazuma? When is Kazuma a Russian?
It sounds like Mr. Sholmes, it sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was a Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor. He was like, oh.
Oh.
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary. The one who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, Velen Bolshevik.
Susato, am I villain Bolshevik?
Yes,
Yep.
that's you
Glad.
now.
That's... No. How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face.
Not
Look
even
at the
close.
nose.
The bitch and handlebar mustache.
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all.
What?
Oh, therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Oh God.
You could look like
I
anyone.
I love him. He's such an idiot, but I love him so much.
He is an enormous idiot, actually, like enormous.
He's a gigantic
A
moron.
fool.
But
Just trying to unwind the levels of wrong. It's a rotten onion here.
It's a rotten onion.
you can tell, even if Ryunosuke can tell, this guy's full of it.
Right. Yes, Ryu does
Yeah.
not know what evidence was.
No, had to be
Ventilation.
explained what a
Explained in
ventilation room
yeah.
was. Jesus.
Please.
And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
This is what's wrong with the doctrine.
That's because I'm a stowaway.
Criminal. Murderer? What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination belonging to Crystal Tower?
What?
The guy, Philip Bolshevik.
Yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and pointed to all those particulars in the article.
Wait. Today's paper?
The deeds the man has
It
perpetrated
printed in
thus
Russia.
far, and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake. Do revolutionaries usually agree to do interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder?
They're successful.
What about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Oh, that's a cold read. I do that all the time.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, hold on. Are we just... Yeah, like, you said I was in Afghanistan earlier, so can you just go back to that?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. I'm afraid. It's all cut and
This is just the
dry.
one thing you read. This guy's worse than me.
Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it? Anyway, I don't know where it is.
I wouldn't probably be able to label it right.
This Afghanistan place.
I
Wow.
think I might get close.
Here, take the paper for yourself as a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Here,
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby except for you, murderer.
Got him.
Got him.
My voice is starting to go away a little bit. Betty might have been. I didn't realize how long she was going to be part of this whole
Oh, she's the
investigation.
main character.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
goodness.
mean, yeah.
Committed to that.
Oh goodness.
Hoisted.
My petard has been hoisted. And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well. It's your horoscope. It says you will commit murder today.
Wait, on the back?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the reverse side of the piece of paper you're looking at right now.
You know, the side you're looking at now, that's the front.
Right. Back the other side.
Yeah, he's really bad at simple concepts.
Cast your eye over it sometime, if it interests you. Though you may need someone to interpret.
And probably explain to him how sight works.
Do you want me to take one of the two?
You thought I was Russian.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're probably about to call it here, but if you do,
No,
want
I
to
can
grab one of the
power
two.
through for the telling
Okay.
it. Yeah, it's fine.
It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article, even though I just said I can't,
Read it.
maybe there might be a picture or two. I like pictures.
Pictures.
Is it
Right.
better? It sells. I want to see.
Oh,
Back.
oh, oh,
Reverse.
oh. Hello,
Whoa, picture.
pretty lady.
Pretty lady.
This is interesting.
Have you found something relevant,
No,
Naruhodo-san?
some chick like brown, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no, it looks like it might be interesting.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid. Of any language.
No, no.
Entirely.
What can I?
Entirely
But-
illiterate.
But cast your eyes at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess. Do you think?
She's very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, don't you?
Ah, I'm glad you've noticed this article. Ah,
Ah!
She gets scared.
Ah,
allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Jumped up into this as like a, side convo usually. It's like secret huddle or side. It's just funny that he jumped into their brain.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
This Sholmes man. It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova,
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
and pronounce.
I chill really.
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room, wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles, which is a lot.
And
How much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure. It must be an unbelievable sum of money.
again, a little over $2,000.
Susato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds themselves.
The tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry. Luckily, it's very well insured.
Little less.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
Not $3,000.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable item.
Eric, are you adjusting for inflation?
That's a today conversion. It wouldn't
Gotcha.
convert to then. It's probably a lot more
They've
money. back then.
requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
Yeah, why would a Russian ever flee Russia? Nothing bad ever happens in
300.
Russia.
Can't be mad. I did it in my head. I did it with the calculator. It's like $300.
Oh, wow.
I'm doing that right. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Not 3,000. Extra decimals.
It does seem to be the Russian thing to do.
Super problem.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Mr. Naruhodo.
Man, everyone's ganging up on me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making...
Murdering
I'm just making us-
people left and right.
You know,
Nightmare.
This, this might be the beginning of Ryunosuke's villain arc.
That's right.
He just
How it
had it.
starts.
Alright. Great detective.
Murderer,
Bless
am
you.
I? I'll show you a murderer.
I'll murder everybody.
So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again?
Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes.
Merlin?
Oh, I see. You're German. Herlock? Was it?
Herlock.
Herlock.
Is-
No, I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, just call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication.
Oh my god. That's great.
Oh yes, Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I'm a little bit of an Anglophile. I never miss an issue. I have sent it from England especially.
That's a peekaboo.
Oh, God.
Yes, here it is. The
Team.
Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories, then?
Indeed, I am.
And you've read so many of your own stories, you sort of think you really are a detective.
Make no mistake, I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for.
Oh, really?
Your interference is backward.
Backward? Sorry?
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer? Do you?
Yes. I swear it's not me in a mustache. Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London.
Dr. Wilson?
Wilson.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. It will not help your situation to explain that, oh, by the way, I was just, acquitted of the murder of that guy.
I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late. Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal Russian crown. Wait a minute.
Royal Crown.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, just the tiara is a Russian crown.
Oh.
I was making a bad joke.
I get ya.
Oh, okay, I'm just dumb then. Okay, gotcha. Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not. I mean, look
You
at him.
should take me
He's the
seriously.
poster boy of
So
serious.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form.
Really? Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject.
And your subject?
A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture.
If you're hitting on me, I'll have you know, my partner just died.
Barely cold.
So you're single, as I said before. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin, all these things are data.
This guy's insane.
Yes. Yeah, oh, absolutely. And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in a blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. No, that you just don't.
Bad science.
As I demonstrated only a short few moments ago when I got everything wrong.
All of the Russian stuff. Totally
He
accurate.
looked me in the eye and claimed that. What is wrong with him?
Shameless.
As you see, I have So you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction, and fame.
That's the big one.
That is what makes me the one and the only Herlock Sholmes.
This man's an idiot. You're an
So,
idiot.
I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least.
I'm screwed if anybody else here respects your opinion.
Do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writings in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe. and I am still too long. Oh, and if I am still too long, the seasickness takes hold. Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door with the ventilator connects to? Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exhalation.
Exaltation.
Exaltation.
We was just like, what is up with this guy? What is he on? Is he on opium?
So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence, the truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No. That would be somewhat complicated.
What?
No, like the
Why?
interface. We'd have to figure out how to make you walk and me walk at the same time.
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. I lost the key to those cuffs years ago.
You are screwed.
Oh, these.
After all, you are the prime suspect in this matter.
Okay.
No?
How is he the only one who says, yeah, you know, maybe you shouldn't be investigating this thing that you are being accused of?
Right.
There's no point. There's no point trying to turn into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? Yuki boy. I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point.
I'm gonna strangle him. I'm gonna
What?
strangle him. I'm gonna.
Where do you think that came from? Did you just like goldfish brain? Like, who are you, by the way? Have we met? I'm Herlock Sholmes.
I'm a detective.
Every time he looks away and looks back, he's like, well, hello there.
Oh my god.
Ryu Nosuke is having like at least 7 aneurysms right now. Like how can one man be so stupid? You must be joking. You just said it only a moment ago.
I mean, it was like an hour now.
Dear me, you're clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing.
Oh God, now he's gaslighting me.
That's it.
Yes, he is gaslighting.
You're done.
Is that part of the deduction method, gaslighting?
Yes, it's very
Key
important.
component. It's
Key
the way you convince people
component.
that, you know, the 90% of your theories that were wrong didn't actually happen.
It's like as they say in my homeland, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Girl boss. Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange. Sure, it wasn't my twin brother.
Did I? Really? Oh. You
Oh,
sure?
okay, well, whatever. If you think so.
alright.
I
Well,
guess.
well, I'm sorry. He said, well, I'm sorry you interpreted it that way. You know,
Yeah, it's so well.
I shouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal. You know, not really. You have more the face of a patsy.
Look
or
away.
some
So,
kind of
what?
easily fooled individual.
So what? Were you looking at my knees before? Some
Hi-yo.
great detective you are.
Well, anyway, that was then and this is now. Let's stick with the now.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What I mean, sir, is this.
Time is a linear progression of events.
If you are the culprit, then you must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate. Where am I? What's going on?
Hello. I'm Herlock
Herlock Sholmes. I'm a detective.
Now we,
What happened to the Russian boy who was on the phone?
he's being
Woo.
dead. And he's gone. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his name.
Susato.
Oh, Naruto-san! What are you standing there for? You should be in the shadow realm.
What?
We must go investigate the cabin next door as well.
But you're forgetting something. What about These. There's no way I can.
Oh my god. Damn you, Shadow Realm.
After Cosmo-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up?
I am confused why handcuffs stop him from walking around.
You're just going to roll over and accept your fate? Like that very handsome detective recommended?
You just made me roll over.
Ow. That's a good point. Yeah, good. You boy.